What is going on, y'all? It's boy 3G. We are back with another video. Now, if you guys seen that trailer yesterday, as well as my reaction and a little bit of my honest thoughts, we had seen Jake Paul is going to be the biggest and next iteration added into this paid expansion for Undisputed, releasing December 12th. Let's talk about it. So Steel City had released this trailer, and I told you guys all these rumors on Reddit and everywhere else on social media, it seems to be very accurate. So again, anything I say, always take it with a grain of salt. However, where I'm getting these like little bits and pieces of news from these Reddit pages and all these posts of people saying how they heard this is gonna happen, or leaks or so on and so forth, whatever the case may be, I always take it with a grain of salt. But it seems to be true. Once again, Jake Paul is added to the roster. They've also had Zhang be announced. They have Buster Douglas, Otto Wallen, Juan Emmanuel Marquez, Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, and I forgot if there was anyone else, forgive me. But this DLC pack is called the Problem Child DLC, and it'll be releasing again December 12th. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I don't know if it's gonna be $20, $10, $5, or free, but it says paid expansion on a lot of sources. So just seeing the quality of the game when it drops, and we are supposed to see a huge update, like a chunky update. And of course, rumors on sites and Reddit are saying that there's several updates coming Q1, or a few updates coming Q1 of 2025, which is related to like career and all this other stuff. So they're really trying to hone in and try to bring as much as possible, so that way it can change the faces and everybody's perspective of the game. Because currently, especially with this DLC, it didn't bring a lot of happy smiles. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people were very infuriated. And the reason being is the date of which this DLC drops, they didn't also say that there was a patch coming that same day, or the day before, or the day after. So we don't really know when this update is gonna drop. And it seems like, wait, you're dropping some DLC first? So are people gonna have to pay first? But again, everybody was complaining about the December update, and all of a sudden, when I did that whole speculation and rumor video that there was probably gonna be an update this week, at the time, they dropped an update the very next day. So it seemed like they are listening. They're trying to do the most they can with the small team they have, but there has to be a lot of priorities. One being, you gotta fix everything. I'm not gonna reiterate every single thing word for word, verbatim, that I had mentioned in my video yesterday, but you guys know what needs to be fixed. But the one thing a lot of people are wondering is, what the hell is Jake Paul's overall in this game? Eddie Hall's a 70 what? 72? 74 or 72. Has no boxing accolade if you look at his stat line. Everything is really bad. But his power, his punching power, is probably the best in the game. The best. Literally, you can beat Deontay Wilder. If he hits you with a power punch hook, probably might take two of them bitches to knock you out. Like, honestly, Eddie Hall's punching power is beyond ridiculous. So I'm wondering, what's Jake Paul's overall gonna be? He probably took a chunk of money to get scanned in. His scan model doesn't look bad, but he probably took a fat paycheck, and he's probably gonna get rated within the high 80s. I think, respectfully, they're gonna probably give him like within like 84 to 85. If they give him an 88 to a 90, honestly, it has to be that they putting this YouTube spotlight on him, and I don't know, man, fucking best friends or something, because he hasn't had a history of fighting actual boxers that have been, except for Tommy Fury, and that fight was so disappointing. However, this right here is gonna make and break a lot of people again. People wondering who the hell and what the hell is what's his overall gonna be. And not only that, the trailer also didn't showcase fighting movements from the other boxers. You have Buster Douglas. I think it was in Tokyo. Hey, listen, forgive me, man. Listen, I wasn't alive. I wasn't even alive during that time in the 90s. I was born in 92. Okay, but when Tyson fought Buster Douglas lost to everybody that Tyson beat. And Buster Douglas, I thought he was done. When I seen the videos years ago on YouTube and I watched those 4 matches, I thought he was done when he got hit with that uppercut. Then all of a sudden he got up, next round, rounds later, 10th round. He put them beats on Mike, okay? He won. So I wonder what's his overall. I'm wondering if Mike Tyson's going to be a surprise DLC. Is he going to be free? What's going to happen? We don't know. But a lot of people are like wondering, where are the familiar boxers? Now, to a degree, I understand some people get very picky. And I understand. I believe that true boxing fans, see me, I love boxing video games and I like watching boxing, but I'm very selective. I can honestly admit to that. There are true boxing fans that know everything. They know from the younger guys to the older guys to each weight division. I'm not the guy to know that. But if you tell me that there's a fight that's going to be on and it's Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis or someone or Crawford, yo, we got to watch that. That shit going to be hit. That shit might hit. But those fans, they understand all the boxers that are in the game. They're hoping for some more boxers. But the video game boxing fans like myself, and this is not 100% everyone. Again, everybody got their feet dipped in somewhere. I want to see the Mike Tysons. I want to see the George Foremans, Jack Dempsey. I want to see the guys that I've been seeing for years. Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, Sugar Shane Mosley, Butterbean. I want to see one of the Klitschko brothers, if not both, one of them. Like, because that's what I'm familiar with in the video game aspect. But a lot of the real boxing fans, they be knowing everybody that's already in this game. See, I'm not familiar with everyone. So it's a very bittersweet when you see this trailer and it doesn't seem like they're catering to the boxing community. This right here is going to bring in a lot of familiar faces because this is sort of like what Fortnite does when they cater to everybody and they're bringing a Juice WRLD skin. They're bringing in a Jake Paul skin. And if you think for 1 second, at least not the fans, but YouTubers aren't going to buy this DLC, you're out of your damn mind. I'm out of my damn mind. I'm going to buy it. I want to try it out. I want to see what's going on. But I do understand that people want to see not Jake Paul, like Mike Tyson and other boxers that they're very familiar with. Because of why? All the highlights that they've seen. It's like playing a 2K, but LeBron, Jordan, and a few others aren't in the game. They just got their likeness. There was a time where you play an MLB game, they got Barry Bonds' likeness, but he ain't in the game. You know, back in the days, there was a time where they removed him. Same thing with Jordan. Like, they had certain people. They had Floyd Mayweather in one of the early games, but that was his young days. You didn't see him after that. So I understand. And my question to you is, will this make or break? Do you guys like the DLC so far? They have Zhang there. Some people want to see the younger guys. They're trying to squabble and grab whoever they can, but it seems like they fulfilled some of that roster that was on that list. Jake Paul was definitely somebody new. Benavidez had leaked out that he was going to be in Undisputed because he just got scanned, but he didn't make the cut for this DLC, which means there's another DLC pack coming soon. We don't know who's going to be there, but this is like the big thing. They're dropping clothes, they're dropping this. What we want to know is, Jake Paul, what is Jake Paul's overall? And not only that, when is this update dropping? We're going to talk more about this update soon, but we need to know when is it dropping, and is it dropping next to the update? Is it dropping the day of the update and then you can buy the DLC? And hopefully they address a lot of the issues, because bitch, I'm tired of punching, but they don't know that I'm punching, bitch. I've gotten knocked out by some ghostly ass punches, bitch. I said bitch 4 times now, bitch. 5. Have a good day, y'all. I love y'all on the road to 89K. God bless each and every one of y'all. Follow your boy on Twitch, DreamG Live, and enjoy the rest of this content. Love you guys. Peace.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them skin and go for speed.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Needs to put some combination work together. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe and relax. All right, okay. How do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus to the round. Don't worry about the knockdown.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. You'd like to see more jabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate.
Big deep breath.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's gonna have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but that knock. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I have never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Big shots from both these fighters. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Oh, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Patterson's rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know. You're going to